Named in the honor of St. Francis of Assisi, St. Francis of Paola showed signs of holiness from his early years. St. Francis of Paola's parents were holy and had a devotion to St. Francis of Assisi. When Francis was 13, he had a vision of a Franciscan friar and consequently entered the convent of the Franciscan order. Francis was humble and obedient. He loved prayer and mortification. After a pilgrimage to Assisi in Rome, Francis selected a secluded cave on his father's estate and lived there in solitude. Later, he found an even more secluded cave on the sea coast and stayed there for 6 years. In 1435, 2 companions joined him, and in order to accommodate them, Francis built 3 cells and a chapel. With this small foundation, Francis began the new order called the Hermits of St. Francis of Assisi, which would later be renamed the Minim Friars, calling themselves the least of all the faithful. The number of followers gradually increased, and in 1454, a large monastery and church was built. The hermits lived under a rule of extraordinary severity and extreme humility. 1474 marks the year that Pope Sixtus IV granted Francis permission to write an official rule for the community. Francis had a gathering of admirers, including French kings, who often asked Francis for advice. The last 3 months of Francis's life were spent in complete solitude while he readied his heart for death. On Good Friday, in the year 1507, he gathered his community around him and instructed them one last time. He appointed a vicar general, received the sacraments, and died while he listened to a reading of the Passion according to St. John. Pope Leo X canonized St. Francis of Paola in 1519.